We're gonna kind of walk through some stuff we were talking about on the pod, some of the techniques. Bisbing, I'll let you kick it off.
Obviously, you just had the big win over Rob Font. Rob Font, you were talking about how he used that good. He's an orthodox fighter, or is he southpaw?
Orthodox,
oh, good, because I suck at southpaw. So you were talking about he was jabbing to the body a lot, right?
Yeah.
And the reason he jabs to the body is because he wants to bring the arms down and then boom, come with that straight right over the top. So how were you setting up the takedowns from there?
So usually I feel like I'm always like looking at like what your reaction's gonna be. You know? Obviously they know I'm gonna shoot at some point in the fight, so I'm always like I'm feinting here, you know. And if I see you're like you respect it, and it's like that's where I like start coming like for striking and shit. But then sometimes I know you're like not respecting it, so I'm like right there you didn't react, so then I'm like okay, so I go here, you don't react, and from here is where I'm able to come in, you know. Because if I feel like with high level fighters, if I'm here and I shoot from here, it's gonna be you're probably gonna stop it, you know.
Yeah, no.
But like I repeat it a few times, you know. I feint and then I go. Because I feel like you react to the double. Even if you react, like it's hard to react like twice, you know.
Yeah, so like you come in there, once you're in there, shoot in, boom. I mean, my instant reaction is going to be trying to get this here, push down and pull that back. It ain't going to be that easy, so you're going to probably lift that and switch it off to the double.
Like try to just switch, you know.
Okay, but as you say, you've got to your point, you got to connect with the fist to make the takedown attempt really work, because there's no point just like, what was it Saturday night? Might have been Joe Pyfer, and I don't want to throw him under a bus, but he was making it obvious to Izzy that he was garnish. Mansour Abdelmalik, thank you very much, he was. It was so obvious that he was going to shoot. You've got to set it up with the shots, with actually trying to land punches, because when they take one, when they take a shot, then it's like, oh shit. He's throwing with nasty intentions, and then when you swing, the hands come up, boom, that's when your level change. Go for the takedown. Sorry, buddy. You know, these bantamweights, they make me look good.
With how good Raul Rosas Jr. is on his feet and his striking, maybe you can kind of explain it first, and then Bisbing, you can kind of explain it to him. We see so many fighters now getting caught up when they're fighting against kickboxers, being able to close the distance, and they're not really using their striking or setting it up with feints or their jabs. Can you kind of show how you get in on a fighter, or how you're able to kind of start to get off on them?
Yeah, exactly like how Bisbing said, you know, you gotta actually strike to land, because if he knows that I'm not really trying to, like I'm just here, he's not gonna respect me, you know. But if I connect like some good shots, like boom, then he's gonna fucking be worried about that, where I can use the same movement and he thinks it's gonna come again, but this time, like, you know.
So setting up with believable shots, because a lot of times we're not seeing people actually commit. And we saw even Feely talk about that on the pod.
You've got to commit, you've got to have nasty intentions. Even just then, when he threw that shot, and we're clearly only demonstrating, he threw it and it looked good. My hands instinctually went here, right? And that opens up all of the hips, you know?